Round 4 of SANFL football, and the Double Blues hosted the Panthers on a glorious day at Unley. And vital match really for both clubs, but more particularly the Panthers, I guess, because they'd started the season with 2 losses. Last start, in fact, was a horrible loss by 106 points, but they certainly came to play against the Double Blues, but it was close early.
Yeah, it certainly was. It was a lot of mistakes early. It wasn't really pretty clean football. There wasn't a lot of defensive action from either side, you've got to say, but both sides sort of kept the other side in it, basically, early on. The scores were tied at quarter time.
They were 13 points the margin in favour of South Adelaide at half-time, and then it really opened up for South Adelaide after that, and they were 42 points up at three-quarter time after an 8-3 third term that really set the game apart for them.
Yeah, they were very good in the third quarter. Equally, Sturt, they would blame themselves for a number of the goals that South Adelaide kicked in that quarter. There's one there from Stop, who was good throughout the day, just made a mistake there. But there was other times where Sturt just gave the ball back to South Adelaide and gave them more and more opportunities. People like Peter Rolfe will kill you if they get half a metre of space.
So Double Blues came, they tried to get back into the contest late. That was one of the few times they were able to, with efficiency, get down the ground. But certainly you'd have to say, and we'll have a look at the stats in a minute, but given the forward 50 entries were exactly the same, and we see the brilliance there of South Adelaide going forward, and it helps to have Michael Wunke up forward feeding Joel Cross for the goal, and then here's Wunke kicking his own goal. So you just see some of the efficiencies that South Adelaide able to produce in their forward 50 that just weren't there for the Double Blues. As we look quarter by quarter, it was all square at quarter time. 13 points at half time in favour of South Adelaide, as we said. 42 at three-quarter time. They eased home by 31. And as we said, also, those statistics will show that really both sides were fairly even, certainly to half time in kicks, marks, handballs, and inside 50s, 51 apiece.
Yeah, that's the stat that is going to slap them in the face after the game. That Sturt went inside 50 enough, but their entries were messy. They weren't really well thought out a lot of the time. They went forward with not a lot of composure. They didn't think through the situation and get it to a person in a goal-kicking position deeper inside 50. They had shallow entries, and they weren't great high-quality entries. When they did have good quality entries and they put it to the advantage of their forwards, the result was really obvious. There was a few scenarios there where they put it to the advantage of their forward, takes an easy mark and kicks a goal.
So a win for South Adelaide, their first of the season, and they had a few debutants. As we go around for their song, you'll see the debutants in the middle get a shower.